I've been making these dolls all year to donate to the Salvation Army for my grandmother's name.
She was one of the very first captains in the Salvation Army in England. Is that female captains?
Right. Elizabeth Scaife, this is in her honor.
And so you've got some pictures and stuff to show the staff and stuff?
And her picture and her story.
Hi. So this is my mom, Valerie.
Elizabeth Scaife, 1865 to 1927. I have the story and I have my nanny's picture. Belonged to a generation of women who helped shape one of the most remarkable religious and social movements in the modern day era of the Salvation Army. This was your great-grandmother.
Before her marriage, she appears in Army appointment records under the name Scaife.
Yeah, Scaife.
Serving in Corps in Bedfordshire and Cambridgeshire.
I grew up in King's Lynn, England. I never met my grandma, but my mother used to tell us stories all about her. When she was a captain, you're not supposed to get married when you're a captain. Apparently, she met my granddad, which I never met either, and they got married, so she had to give up being a captain, but she was still in the Salvation Army the whole time, for her whole life. I have the picture. It's 110 years old, the original picture of her and her mother. Well, my mom was 5 years old. She was an only child, and they moved to Parsons Grove, England, and that's where they raised my mom. She used to go out with her friends when she got older, when she was supposed to be going to the meetings, and she ended up getting pregnant at 17. It just didn't happen back then. And when she was in the hospital having the baby, her mother, she couldn't take the shame, drowned herself in Parsons Grove. It was a suicide.
I live at the bank, Parsons Grove. I am the husband of the dead. I am an engine driver. I identify the body of the dead. Last saw her on the 19th at about 6:30 p.m. She washed up tea things and she would have a little walk. She went and I did not see her alive again. She then seemed very worried, been depressed for a few weeks. I saw a lot of difference in her. Usually cheerful and of good health, she seemed depressed enough to do herself an injury. She did not sleep well because troubles in her mind. It was through her daughter's trouble and money she owed.
She was in the Salvation Army, and her daughter was pregnant out of wedlock. She just couldn't take the pressure and committed suicide.
Right.
Yesterday morning, I got up at about 10:40 to look for Mrs. Sutherall, whom my mother said was missing. I went along the river and saw her hat lying on the mud at the side. I walked further and saw her scarf and handkerchief. I saw her body lying under the ice with her face to the bottom of the river, dead 3 to 4 yards and in the middle of the river. I fetched Mr. Pye and then went to the police constable. I helped to take her out. She was dead. I knew dead by sight.
My mother didn't find out until she came home with the baby that her mother had died. She thought she fell in. She never knew she drowned herself.
So Grandma never knew?
No, she didn't. She thought she fell in. So she always used to tell us if she would have been there, she would have been walking with her.
And how did you guys all find out that?
Sherry.
My sister?
Yeah, she sent and got the inquest. And it's all on the inquest.
Oh, wow.
My mom used to lay in bed when we were kids, when we all slept in the same bed, and she used to cry and tell us about her mother dying and drowning. She used to love to let the wind blow her hair when they lived in Parsons Grove and the village green on the village green. She used to love that.
So you've got 3 bags and a box full. Okay. What made you decide to start knitting again?
Because I was bored.
Did you get the idea though? I mean, where did you get the idea to do this?
Oh, I got the idea from the English website.
And you just found it?
Everybody in town, every little town in England, they make the dolls and they hide them for the kids.
So how many do you think are in these 3 bags in this box?
120.
120. Wow. So these are teddy bears and dolls and that you've hand knitted, correct?
Yeah, I hand knitted them
How long have you been doing this now?
for a year.
For a year?
Yeah.
And you've given some out already to different organizations?
All over town.
Okay, what kind of places have you given them to?
Like Desert Sage, Hospital, Trinity, and Mountain Home.
Okay, so
Everything in
physicians'
Mountain
clinics.
Home. And the kids, I've given a lot to the kids in Mountain Home. Here's a nice one. Yeah, and I just put my sign on it. Made with Love by Valerie Haberland.
And 86-year-old Valerie Haberland has been knitting small dolls and bears and leaving them in parks for kids to find here in our area. Aren't they cute? And she decided to donate them to the Salvation Army's Toy and Joy Store this Christmas. She tells me her grandmother was one of the first Salvation Army women soldiers. Did you know women soldiers served as spiritual leaders and frontline responders? A little bit of a history lesson for us. And that's why Valerie chose the Salvation Army, because of her family connection.
I'm just proud of every one I ever made. I put so much love and work into each one.
It shows. It really does. See how she's got the Salvation Army braid on? Yep. So this was before 1927 in England.
I have a picture of her with my mother when she was 5.
Sitting on her lap, yeah.
It's 110 years old. It's an original picture.
Oh, wow. So we actually have the last remaining booth program in the United States. Our school is now 104 years old now.
Wow.
Wow.
We partner with a charter school, and they provide the high school education. We provide the wraparound social services.
That's great. My
And
grandmother
now-
had been so proud. She took care of foster children, 30 of them in London.
Tell them about your dolls. So that's why she wanted to bring them to you, was
To go in her
honor.
name.
So cute. These are adorable. And made with love. Thank you so much. We'll make sure all the babies get one.
Okay, one more.
Every single one I make, I used to say, I'm going to keep that. Yeah. I loved every single one. Bye, babies. It's kind of sad. I've been working on them so long. They're all gone. You're the queen. Princess and
No, remember? Sherry's the queen, Tracy's the princess, I'm the court jester.
Oh, okay.
No, I like it that way.